Good morning. It is like exactly 6 o'clock on the dot and I have to go to work today. But welcome to my channel. My name is Bria. I am going to do a Vogue Beauty Secrets today. I thought it would be fun because I love Vogue Beauty Secrets, and one day I'm convinced that they are going to invite me to do a real one. So for now, I'm making it happen. I already prepped my skin. I just showered. I'm a morning and a night shower. I just like the way my skin feels after a shower. I feel like makeup just goes on better. So I did a little hydration serum. You know, I'll do a full skincare video one of these days. I like to use SPF 50. One of my best friends, Elaine, she's an esthetician and she always makes fun of me because she's like, you do not need SPF 50, bitch. You have so much melanin. 20 should suffice. The way I look at it is better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. So where's the harm in using SPF 50? I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer. I use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Cafe. I just like to cover up like some of my acne scars. Dealing with a little bit of post-acne scarring. It used to be actually so I would never be filming myself to put on the internet how my skin looked before. But we're on our way. We're on our way back. And I am going to work. I work in an office. It's like important that I look put together to me. I don't do like a full glam or anything. Like, I really don't care. But I'm extra tired today. Like, and it shows. It's like where, like I consider myself an early riser. Like, I do love the mornings, but I also love when I feel like I need a little extra rest to be able to just get that extra rest. So next, for my base, whoa, I love how I did it backwards. We have the e.l.f. Halo Glow. We all love this girl. This was like the viral TikTok girly. She's great, honestly. I guess it's not considered a foundation. My friend was like, girl, that's not foundation. I was like, it's my foundation. I guess I just don't read, but like I like it as my base. I don't love full coverage base. I find that it kind of gets weird over the course of the day. I'm gonna be in like full glam, like photo, like something like that is going on, or like a photo shoot or something like that. Sure, I'll do a full coverage foundation. I'm going to want to scrub it off immediately after, but I'll use it. Go in, so after, I really focus on my cheeks, obviously, and then I go in with my favorite brush. I love this brush. I think they still, like, I just got it. It's so like 80s glam, like this like glass luxe look. I love it. It's my favorite thing. So anyway, go in, blend that out. Every time it's like first thing in the morning, I literally feel like I look like a cold little rat. Like my hair is glued to my head and I just like look confused to even be here right now. Like, why am I awake? Why am I awake? Okay, so do you see how that kind of just like evens out my complexion? My under eyes are still like really tragic right now, but man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix that today. I think that just requires maybe, oh, you know, I kind of did drink a little bit last night. I forgot. I went to happy hour. Oops. That's probably why my under eyes are giving Walking Dead. Okay, but I am gonna try to go in like one more time with a little more concealer. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this hair today. That's another thing. This is the shortest my hair has been in a while. Over the course of the year, I've just gone like shorter and shorter and shorter, just because I love the 90s bob look. It's my absolute favorite thing in the world. Like, a 90s blowout layered bob is just everything. Like, tell me it's not like the sexiest hairstyle ever. But the thing about it is, if you're going to get a layered bob, especially if you don't have naturally like super thick hair, like it's just like kind of, you really have to style it every single day. Otherwise, it's gonna look like this. Which isn't bad per se, but it's not like, it's really not slay. Well, it's slay in its own right. Like, yeah, we could do a little slick down, but sometimes I just want to be like va-va-voom, you know? I don't want a sleek look necessarily. I want blowout hair. So next I need to bake a little bit. So I'm gonna take my Cutie Elf puff that I really need to wash. And I obviously use the Laura Mercier setting powder in translucent honey. We love it. It actually might be a little bit too white for me, but whatever. We will reassess this when I run out of it. I don't like doing like too much white under eye. And this is maybe like in the last 3 days I've decided this, because I've been looking at myself in photos and I've been like, ma'am, why do you look ghostly underneath there? It might not look like that in real, like, you know how like how you look in the mirror and how other people see you and how you actually look and how you look on camera are all very different things. Like, I've been seeing 4 different women and I just don't know how I actually look. So I honestly try to just go off what I see in the mirror, but then I see a photo and I'm like, that's interesting. That's actually much better. So after I finish doing like my initial base, I kind of like to put on a little shadow. My go-tos for like every day are this Morphe Matte Essentials. I love this palette so much because it is very 90s coded. Like, look at that. These are, remember how like in the late 90s there was just like, this was the color palette kind of, it was giving like futuristic, like you can see like everything. It's giving like futuristic kind of, but like also earthy somehow all at the same time. Like, it's just like, think Aaliyah's Are You That Somebody video. I swear this was the palette of that video, and it kind of like, there are so many instances in 90s media where you see these colors, and I just it's my favorite. I'm probably not going to use this one today because I'm feeling, it's been really warm out and these are cooler tones, so I kind of like that palette for more evening looks, or if I'm feeling like in the dead of winter. I was using this palette at work, so I was like, I'm feeling like kind of dark and moody, so I would go to like here and just like do a little kind of moody, very subtle smoky look. I also really like for everyday this Sephora collection Destinations palette. It's a little mini palette. I just like saw it one day and picked it up. It's super warm. Like, look at these warm colors. I obviously love a very warm look. I feel like glowy, and the weather's been really warm in LA lately, so I've been feeling like I want to be like warm, like summery princess glowy angel vibes. So I am not going to use anything sparkly because it's just work, but I like to combine like these two. It's kind of loose brush because we're not packing it on girly, we are just doing a little dust on the eyelid. I'm gonna bring it up. See how like subtle the difference is? Like, there's a difference, but it's very subtle, and I like that because I do try to go for like sort of natural at work. So next in my steps, I am gonna do like a tiny bit of contour just to really accentuate the cheekbones. This is the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks. I use it in the shade Ebony. Don't think I've ever used another contour stick. You know what, I used to use the Anastasia one, but they discontinued them like years ago. yeah, this has been my only girl, like this has been my go-to for years now. So the undertone of this isn't necessarily my favorite, but it does what it needs to do. So fuck it, we ball, whatever. I just do like a little. Sometimes like I just don't blend this right. I don't really know what my problem is. I'm pretty happy with it. I think when I add blush, I'll feel better. Blush is always, but we'll get to that. The last couple of days I've been really obsessed with doing like a wing, but kind of pulling it in my inner corner too. A little bit subtle, you know how it is. It's just the office. I'm not trying to slay too hard. I'm gonna slay, but it's just gonna be like a little slay. I can't just serve in the office. I mean, I can, but like, can I say on YouTube? Oh my God. Okay, oh, I used this. Look at me just like yapping. I just yap. This is the H2O proof eyeliner pen in jet black from e.l.f. I love it. It works for me. That's all I really have to say about it. I need ultimate focus for my eye makeup, so pause. Super subtle wing. Not my best work. Not my best work, but it's good work. It's just not my best. Okay. Now other eye. I like to use this NYX pencil. It's an eye pencil in black brown to kind of tightline a little bit. I used to never tightline. All of a sudden, one day I got brave and was like, I'm gonna try that out. And now, girl, I feel so sultry when I tightline. Like my eyes are, like even at the end of the day, when my makeup looks like fucking shit, my eyes are always serving. Years, I was going years not knowing that tightlining is that girl. It elevates in ways that I never thought possible. So let me get to it. I'm actually gonna use this mirror because I cannot see. I'm coming together. I'm coming together. Honestly, getting ready really makes me so happy. I consider it like a spiritual practice, like a part of my spiritual practice. It is such a good way to be introspective and be creative and just like get to know yourself a little bit, be with your thoughts a little bit. I mean, sometimes I'll like veg and watch TikTok, but like when I do it in silence like this and just kind of sit and think, it's meditative to me. I really love it. My mood just like elevates as I do this. Okay, I use several blushes. Like I use powder, I'll use cream, I'll use liquid. Right now I'm obsessed with this girly. This is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Berry Well. In the 80s, they had these like insane, like if you look at 80s editorials, they have these insane blush looks, just like shoom, and like the eye makeup kind of goes with it, but it's not like harsh, but it's there, you know what I mean? And I love that. Like I love blush. I think it takes you from like 0 to 100. It's my favorite thing. There was like a time at one point last year where people were like, oh, blush is out. I was like, blush is out for you, but blush will never be out for me. I love blush. Blush is that girl. Blush does everything it needs to do and more. And I think everybody should be wearing it. No, it's okay, do what you want, do what you want. But like, I love it. Let me like look. Here, a little more. I like to start small and then build it up, as one should. Bring it up. Yes, girl. I don't even think that this camera is doing it justice. Oh, like maybe a little bit. It reads warmer in the mirror than it does on the camera, but that's okay. Like I said, see, it always goes back to like, we are multiple different women depending on what the medium is. Like, is it the mirror? Is it the camera? Is it the video camera? Every time I look completely different. I was at the coffee shop the other day. The barista was like, I like your blush. And I was like, that means I'm wearing so much blush. Because when was the last time you heard somebody say, I like your blush? Not like, I like your makeup. It's too much. All right, serving. I like to do lips and mascara last. And what I like to do, I'll use a lip tint. Lip stain. This is the Ulta Beauty Weightless Water Lip Stain in the shade, girl, I don't know what shade this is in, but it's really red. I will put this on to give my lips a little pop of color. And obviously with a stain, it kind of takes a minute to kind of give you the color you really need. Takes a sec. So while that's setting in, I will start on my mascara. Used to be a lash girly, like I always used to wear, and I mean strip lashes. I haven't gotten extensions because I'm scared that I'm allergic to them. Like I stick to strip lashes, but I don't wear them daily anymore. It's more of like a special occasion or like special look. Although I do love how like, I love looking cat eye, like, so I like to just use them on the ends, but I'm not gonna do that today because I just don't have the patience. So it is gonna be mascara day. Love this Ulta Maximum Lashes. It's lengthening. I don't necessarily need like curl. I do have a lash curler for when I wear lashes, but my lashes naturally like do that flip. So really my biggest concern is length. I don't have long lashes. I was not blessed like that. So I go in with this. And then I'll follow up with a different one for a little more volume. I also started buying mini mascaras because my friend who was a beauty chemist told me that if you want to keep your lashes into old age, you cannot use your mascaras past 30 days because using them for too long breaks down your lashes over time, the bacteria or whatever. I'm like, let me just buy minis because they'll be dried out in 30 days anyway. At least that's that's how it works in my brain, because I want to keep my lashes into old age. I like them. Better safe than sorry, just like my SPF, you know? Better safe than sorry. I think I'm gonna do a little under eye just to really bring them out. Let's see. Oh yeah, honey. Okay. So now that I finished my mascara, the lip tint or lip stain has kind of settled in, and you see my lips have like a natural pinky hue to them, which I love. So I'm gonna go in with I love this MAC lip pencil. You know, MAC lip pencils to me are the best lip liners there are. They just last all day, amazing pigment. I love them. This chestnut's my favorite shade. I do feel like it's a little bit much for my daytime look right now because it does kind of it's like it comes out so dark. For daytime, I'll do this NYX lip pencil in the shade Espresso. And you would think that an espresso bean is darker than a chestnut, but actually, maybe it's not. I really actually am not sure. But I don't know. I just feel like for some reason espresso would be darker than chestnut, but in this situation, no ma'am. So I'll go in with this just to define my lips a little bit more, give them a little more definition. And then I use the Mented lipstick in Taupe, but I just use like a little bit. Serving, babe. We're serving. All right, that's all for today. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. My very own Vogue beauty secrets. I'll probably do more of these. I have a lot of beauty secrets, you know. I'm a woman of many secrets. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week.